Hey, good morning. Oh man, it is a day already. I've got to tell you, we've got some serious issues going on here today. But part of it is me. Part of it is my speech impediment, my brain bleed, my uh, all this stuff that's going on. I know what I have, and it's a little different than like multiple sclerosis or something like that. But it's still, something that affects me daily, and it really is going fast. So it's going really, really fast. So um, I started noticing a lot of problems back in the early part of the year. Those problems got worse and worse really quickly. So that's just it's all part of the overall story. So I want to make sure that I'm doing my best for you. I want to make sure that no matter what I do, it's for you. So if you would, please tell me what's going on with you. Just bring me up to speed with everything. So I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on with me. My speech impediment is there. My red tire right side of my body is numb. I'm trying to keep up with these lives, so I want to make sure that I continue to come out to you to talk with you. So that's important. But I also realize that I can't do this forever. But I'm going to do it as long as I can, and I'm going to help. I want to help. I want to help you. This is really what it's all about. Is helping you. So in helping you, it helps me, and I think that's the way it is for everybody in life. If you help somebody else, it helps you. So for me, I think of being able to stand in front of a camera and have a conversation with somebody that I hope is there. Um, it's it's helpful to me because it helps you, and it's helpful to me because I get to practice with my speaking. I get the chance to connect with somebody online. That's really one of the greatest parts of living the life that we have in this day and age is we're able to connect with people online. Um, you know, I think that is one of the greatest things of the uh, COVID, the pandemic that was it crippled so many people. Um, it forced me, anyways, to get out and speak with people in any way that I could. So that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm speaking with you, speaking to you, and I hope you let me know what's going on. So like I said, I'm going to tell you what's going on with me. So Con and I went to Phoenix, Arizona. I delivered a speech to the Brain Injury Alliance of Arizona. It was phenomenal. I thought it was really, really good. But that's me. That's my impression. I want to make sure that the other people there felt as though the same way. 20 minutes into this speech, I had more quivering, more of a juggling my throat, juggling my voice. But that's who I am. I was very authentic because I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice but to be authentic. So there's probably something in that as well. Not having a choice, doing what you do because you have to. Um, I think that we need to look at that as something that's important because there's so many people out there that talk about and talk on different subjects that they really have no idea on. But they read a book, or they were able to have a conversation with somebody, and I think um, that's probably one of the biggest problems with our industry is people that speak on something that they have no idea on how to speak about. But for me, I'm here to speak on my truth and what I have. I have taken physical therapy over the last few weeks. In that physical therapy, I've been working on my balance, and it's really been something that's been hard to do. I have a physical therapist named Liz, and Liz, if you're out there, hello. But I work very hard to make sure that I keep up with my homework, and walking, 2 miles plus a day, getting my heart rate up to 120 beats per minute or more for 5 minutes at a time. So that's important to do. Um, you know, and we like I said, we did our speech. I gave my speech back in Phoenix, back on May 5th. But May 6th, we flew to Denver, Colorado, where we saw our youngest son. Connie was with me during this whole time. So she was my caregiver. And I really needed to have her along because she does so much for me anyways. Plus we got to go see her son, which was cool, and my son. But anyways, doing that, we went from the airport to the hotel, and at the hotel, we didn't know where to go. We didn't know what to do, so we went and grabbed lunch, and then we had time, with a little bit of pool time, if you will, laying by the pool, laying out in the sun, which was nice. And then the next day on the 5th, we went and did a speech. I went and did the speech. Connie went with me. She was there as well, and there were a lot of people that wanted to talk to her just as much as there are people that wanted to talk to me. So and that was great to be able to do that. So that was on the 5th, but then on the 6th we went to Denver, and Denver, it was pretty laid back on the 6th. We didn't do a lot. On the 7th, we went to Pikes Peak, and I have never been up on Pikes Peak. I swear I thought I'd been 25 years ago, but there was no way that I had experienced that before, because I would have remembered. Pikes Peak was awesome. 14,000 feet. Oh my gosh. It was crazy, but we got a chance to go up there. Colin drove his car and drove up to the top of the Pikes Peak. We had donuts, which is a cult favorite, I guess, is to have donuts up there. And there's been so much. It was great. It was great to be able to be up there and to be with him. It was cold. It was windy. It was snowy. We didn't spend a lot of time up there. We had our donuts and we left. Anyway, so when we got back down, we took a bunch of nice pictures, and I'll post them here if I can. But we had a nice time, driving around. We went and got something to eat then, and then we drove back to Denver, which was about an hour and a half drive. So we did that, but then on would have been the 8th, we did what's called a Lariat Loop, which is a loop around Denver, or in Denver, or close to Denver. I don't know. So we did that, and we went for a hike. We went for a hike. I can't even say that. We went for a hike, and that was the hardest thing I've ever done, because we were on rocks the entire time, and those rocks moved. I was petrified, but it was a good kind of petrified. I mean, I was scared, I didn't fall. I was scared about falling, and I knew how important it was for me to maintain my balance. So I was on it. I mean, really, really nervous about losing my balance, and of course, Connie and Colin were as well. So we did that hike about a half mile out and a half mile back, or less than that. We got a chance to spend a lot of time with Colin, and then this weekend we spent a lot of time with Grant and his wife Jade. Talked a lot with Jess and her boyfriend Luke. So a lot of family time uh, has been uh, spent. But I mean, that's the best way to spend time, is family time. So um, if you would let me know what's going on with you, I'll post pictures in the comment section, and I'll let you know all that we did. But I'm going to the School for the Blind today. Have my job out there where I'm working with them, working with the students to help them with their after school program. That's there. We have a 3D modeling club. We have a game on club, which is a lot of fun. We have a cooking club, and then we have art club, science club, and golf club. Oh my gosh, golf club, crazy. But anyways, that's what I'm doing at School for the Blind. That's important to keep up with and to do, because I love being with those kids, and to experience life with them, in terms of how they go through it, and certainly they learn how I go through it as well. So, having said that, that's all I wanted to talk with you about today. I just wanted to kind of bring you up to speed with what's going on with me. I mean, yes, my speech impediment has gotten worse, but I'm still here, and I'm still here. Hopefully, it means something to you. If you would do me a favor, and when you comment, please put in hashtag live. If you're listening live, if you're putting listening on replay, put in hashtag replay, and then also tell me where you're coming in from. That would be really helpful as well. So that's it for today. Hopefully that means something to you. I'll again. I'll be back hopefully soon, and we can continue on with all this. So, having said that, remember to just do everything you can to make someone else's life better. Do everything you can to make your day great. And I also, when it comes to making someone else's life better, do anything you can to serve them. Whether it's just simply holding a door, or getting their mail, or whatever the case may be. So all that is great, and I appreciate you all being on here today. I appreciate you listening. I want to make sure that everything I do is for you, and if there's ever anything else that I can do for you, please let me know. And as always, keep one eye on the road.